Dominations.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Borigalis, ready to get us started. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Gonna throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. here they go to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
79 Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. They'll drop this down to Achane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw right, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Toss now to the short side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They're throwing it. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Man in motion, headed right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the Reception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And the shot. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Ready?
They'll send him up the middle. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Cowboy 8. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the 1st half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out.
Come on, set. Cougar.
This is Brooks heading left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Brought in right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
Number 81. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready. Hut. 19. Charger. Not Hunter.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
Ready, ready.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin.
Hey, here we go.
They've got third down well inside field goal range.
79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Andres Boregalis out now to attempt this field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
45-yard attempt.
Boregalis connects. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19. Warriors 17.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
To number 88.
The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
9-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Working quickly here.
That's good.
Panther 11,
For
Panther
Dolphins.
11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down throw here from Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18, Rodney. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds his back. H.in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, we're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Trying for it, it's H.in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
First down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
70 Timberwolf. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
To the air on his first down. Richardson escapes the pocket. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Ready, ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. A tight end in motion now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Working on 1st down. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Again to throw on 2nd. Breaks free in the center of the field. No one's around him. He's got space. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start the drive with H.N. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range, 70 range.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. Ready.
Richardson now. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down carry for Aiken. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Deputy. Warriors 7. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
To throw, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Richardson back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fish, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Come on. Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Here's Richardson. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
A 39-yard attempt.
Gallis connects, and the gap closes to 14 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Now Gallis on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go street. Riggs, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, shot. Like it, go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cougar Knight. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready. 18.
Now Richardson to throw. Here's a screen for A-Chain. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's
Panther
4th
60.
down.
Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Huh. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. $19 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's caught beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Thanks, man.
Trying to run it in. H.A. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gallis connects, and that gets him back to within 11.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Now Gallis on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. That stop made by Derek Brown.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 go.
Setting up to throw. He got his man. Thomas has it. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Now a toss play for Achane. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Called in by Waddle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
With Achane here out of the gun. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Liking 60 Maverick. 60
Richardson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Brooks. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Short of the goal line.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Brooks again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
On the go.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. It's like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Panther 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He completes it in traffic. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chain. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18, come on, set. 70 Timber, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. On the move, past the 40. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set up. Bronco.
Running for it, it's Achan. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. Devon Achan with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here comes a two-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
Dolphins 29.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give them 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll run here on first down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Richardson now. Here's a screen for Achan. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready? Viking 18, Mustang 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Extra DB out there for the Finns, 3rd down.
Head to 60, head to 60. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Here's Richardson. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 tight, 19 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Plowing up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the well again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10, at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Lions, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
60
At
Maverick,
the
60
40-yard
Maverick.
line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Warrior 70, ready? Cowboy 80.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Ready?
They'll throw again. Richardson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock knocked that one away, so second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Richardson to throw again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Looking quickly here.
First and 10
60 by 60 by
60.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Throwing again, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Line up the design keeper. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Miami.